In 2026, smart locks have moved well past novelty. But with so many options across such a wide price range, the real question is not which one has the most features, it is which one you will actually trust on your front door every single day. Smart locks have moved well past the novelty phase. In 2026, the category is mature enough that the technology mostly works. But that does not mean every lock is worth your money or your front door. What actually separates a good smart lock from a frustrating one comes down to a few things that no spec sheet will tell you up front. How reliably it connects, how long the battery actually lasts in daily use, how well the app holds up over time, and whether the lock still works when your Wi-Fi goes down. Those are the questions this ranking is built around, not raw features, not flashy specs, practical, daily trust. Next up is the SMR TIPL-XS 398, and this one is genuinely ambitious. At $160, it is trying to do 4 jobs at once: smart lock, fingerprint reader, video doorbell, and indoor display monitor, all in a single installation. That is a lot of promise for the price. The fingerprint reader supports up to 100 stored prints. You get 6 unlock methods including PIN, app, voice commands through Alexa or Google, key fobs, and a physical key backup. The built-in camera runs with auto night vision, and the indoor display lets you see who is at the door without pulling out your phone, which is genuinely useful for households with kids or elderly family members. There are no monthly subscription fees, which, compared to some video doorbell systems, is a meaningful advantage. The 10,000 mAh battery and IP54 weather rating suggest it is built for real outdoor conditions. Now, the honest caveat. With only 26 reviews and a 3.9 rating, there simply is not enough independent user data to call this proven hardware. On paper, the feature list is hard to ignore. In real life, a 4-in-1 device at this price point carries execution risk. Buy this if you want maximum features without recurring fees and you are comfortable being an early adopter. If long-term reliability is the priority, that limited review count is where you pause. Now this one is genuinely different from everything else on this list, and I mean that in a structural sense, not a marketing sense. The HyperX Tech 2026 No-Drill Smart Glass Lock is built specifically for frameless glass doors, which is a niche that most major smart lock brands simply do not serve. If you have a frameless glass entry at a home office, a studio, a small business, or a commercial space, this is one of the very few options designed for that exact situation. It retails for around $182. 5 unlock methods: fingerprint, Bluetooth app, IC card, password, and physical key. No drill installation that the brand claims takes about 10 minutes. Auto reversal for left or right swing doors. On paper, it covers the use case well. Now, the important caveat: HyperX Tech does not appear in any major consumer testing database I found. The names that show up in documented lab testing are August, Eufy, Kwikset, Schlage, Yale. HyperX Tech is not among them. 7 reviews at 4.7 stars tells you early buyers are satisfied, but 7 reviews is not enough data to draw conclusions about long-term reliability. This is a niche solution for a real problem, but it comes with real uncertainty. Buy this if frameless glass is your specific situation and no established brand serves it. Otherwise, pause here. Next up is the Wyze Auto Lock Bolt V2, sitting at $79.98 with a bestseller badge and a 4.7 rating from over 300 reviews. On paper, it looks genuinely competitive. A 0.5-second fingerprint unlock, AI learning that improves recognition accuracy over time, 8 months of battery life, built-in Wi-Fi, and a USB-C emergency backup port. The fingerprint reliability rate sits around 95%, which is reasonable for daily use. For the price, the spec sheet is hard to dismiss. And here is the important caveat. Wyze, as a company, has documented a pattern of security incidents, at least 3 major breaches or privacy failures since 2022. In February 2024, a data breach exposed the camera feeds of roughly 13,000 customers to strangers. That breach was publicly admitted. A class action complaint was filed in federal court in May 2024, alleging unauthorized tracking and data sharing with major tech platforms. This is a security lock, the one product category where company trust is not optional. Good fingerprint hardware does not offset a documented pattern of inadequate data protection. Buy this if the price is the ceiling and you accept that trade-off consciously. Otherwise, the trust concerns here are real enough to pause on. Next up is the Philips Wi-Fi door lock, and this one comes in at around $104, which, for a Philips branded smart lock with built-in Wi-Fi, fingerprint access, passcode entry, voice control, and app remote unlock, is a genuinely competitive price point. No hub required. That matters because a lot of locks at this level still make you buy a separate bridge just to get remote access. Here, it is already built in. You get 5 ways to unlock: app, fingerprint, passcode, physical key, or voice through Alexa or Google Assistant. And you can create up to 100 custom passcodes for family members, cleaners, or short-term guests. That flexibility is the main selling point, and for most households, it holds up well. Now, the important caveat. Philips smart home products have mixed reliability results across user feedback, and connectivity inconsistencies are something some owners report with this line. Wi-Fi-only locks live and die by their connection stability, so before buying, I would strongly recommend checking current reviews to see where things stand in 2026. The brand name adds confidence, but the brand name alone is not a reliability guarantee. For a buyer who wants solid ecosystem integration and 5 unlock methods without paying flagship money, this is worth a serious look. Just verify that connectivity experience first. Now, at $64.50, the Yamiri Keypad Smart Door Lock is the most affordable option on this list. And honestly, the value case here is genuinely hard to dismiss. You are getting 6 ways to unlock: app, password, key fob, fingerprint, physical key, and Bluetooth. At this price point, that is a legitimate feature set. The aluminum build adds real corrosion resistance, which matters for front door exposure. And the 5-in-1 locking side covers auto lock, app lock, and manual. 50 stored credentials, Bluetooth control, and remote access if you add the Wi-Fi gateway separately. On paper, this competes well above its price. Now, the trade-offs. With over 1,700 reviews and a 4.4 rating, most buyers are satisfied. But installation is where you need to be realistic. Many owners report troubleshooting during setup, and lock skewing during installation is a documented pattern. This is a DIY product, and it behaves like one. If you hit a snag, Yamiri's support team is reachable. And the 1-year warranty plus lifetime after-sales coverage does provide some safety net. Buy this if you want multiple unlock methods at a budget price and you are comfortable with a hands-on installation. Skip it if you want a plug-and-play experience. So here is where everything lands. On price, the budget options win on accessibility, but may cost you more in installation time and troubleshooting patience. On features, the mid-range options tend to offer the better balance of unlock methods and daily reliability. On reliability, the more established names generally carry stronger long-term user confidence. And on buyer fit, honestly, no single pick is right for everyone. If you want the safest overall experience and a smoother setup, spend a little more. If your budget is the hard ceiling and you are comfortable with the hands-on side of things, the cheaper options can genuinely deliver. Just know the trade-off going in. So here is the clear breakdown. If reliability and polish are your priority, go with the established name. If battery life matters most, the endurance-focused option wins that conversation. If you want the most features for the lowest possible spend, the value pick is hard to ignore. Just accept the trade-offs. And if budget is the absolute ceiling, the entry-level option can work, but go in with realistic expectations. Every lock here has a buyer. The job is matching the right one to you. Links to every lock in this comparison are in the description below. If you want more comparisons across different price ranges and categories, one of these videos is probably the right next step. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.